Welcome. Today we're diving into Veeam Backup and Replication, a must-know for anyone in IT, systems administration, or cloud computing. Companies depend on their data, and losing it can be catastrophic. Veeam is the safety net that keeps information secure and accessible. Learning Veeam opens doors in tech careers and makes you a valuable asset. We'll use an interview format. I'm your host, joined by Alex, a Veeam expert. Alex, for beginners, what is Veeam Backup and Replication?
It's a software solution that protects virtual, physical, and cloud workloads by creating secure copies of critical data. If disaster strikes, hardware failure, cyber attack, or human error, Veeam restores data fast.
Is Veeam just for big companies?
Not at all. Veeam scales from small businesses to global enterprises, ensuring business continuity and peace of mind for any organization. Great idea.
Let's move on to how Veeam is set up.
Happy to help.
Thanks, Alex. That clears up a lot.
Right. It's the foundation of effective Veeam usage.
Understanding this distinction is key to designing a strong data protection plan.
Absolutely. Daily backups protect against common issues, while replication covers major disasters. Using both ensures you're ready for anything.
Should businesses use both?
Exactly. Backups are great for recovering files or systems after corruption or deletion, but take time to restore. Replicas minimize downtime by letting you switch over instantly if your main system fails.
So backups are for restoring data, and replicas are for instant failover?
Sure. A backup is a compressed copy of your data, stored safely for long-term recovery. Think of it as a locked safe for your files. Replication, on the other hand, creates a live, ready-to-use copy of a virtual machine at a secondary location, like having a spare car ready to go.
Many confuse backup and replication. Alex, can you clarify? Let's see how this works in a real business.
And it's easy to scale as your needs grow.
That's a solid foundation.
Exactly. It's a unified platform for comprehensive data protection.
So with these components, Veeam covers all bases.
For those, you use the Veeam agent, a lightweight app installed on each machine you want to protect. It works with the backup server to secure data from remote offices, laptops, or cloud VMs.
What about protecting physical or cloud workloads?
First, the Veeam Backup Server, the command center that manages all backup and restore operations. Next, the Backup Proxy. It handles the heavy lifting, moving data between your servers and storage. Then, the Backup Repository, where your backups are stored. This could be a local server, NAS, SAN, or cloud storage.
What are the main components of a Veeam environment? Can you walk us through how a small business might use Veeam?
Sure. Take a local accounting firm. They have a main server with client files. Losing it would be disastrous. They set up a Veeam backup server on a separate machine, then use a NAS device as their backup repository. For a small setup, the backup server can also act as the proxy. They create a backup job to protect their main server, scheduled nightly, keeping 2 weeks of backups.
What about disasters like fire or flood?
They add a cloud storage repository and set up a backup copy job. This copies backups off-site after each local backup, protecting against local disasters.
Let's talk about backup strategy.
And it's easy to expand as the business grows.
That makes the value of Veeam clear.
Exactly. It's a simple, effective setup.
So they're covered for both everyday mishaps and major incidents.
Absolutely.
How so?
Veeam makes it easy.
Let's look at automation next.
It's the difference between a backup plan that works and one that fails when you need it most.
That's practical advice.
Exactly. Following these rules ensures your data is truly protected.
So separate storage and regular testing are key.
Not testing backups. Always perform test restores. Also, monitor your backup jobs and set up notifications. Never store backups on the same hardware as your production data.
What mistakes do beginners make?
It means having 3 copies of your data on 2 different types of storage, with 1 copy off-site. 3 copies provide redundancy. 2 types of storage, like local disk and cloud, protect against hardware failure. The off-site copy is your disaster recovery safety net.
What's the 3-2-1 rule in backup strategies?
It really is.
That's a huge advantage.
Exactly. It's reliable, efficient, and user-friendly.
So Veeam turns backup from a chore into a background process.
Automation saves time and reduces errors. Quick, granular recovery means less downtime and stress for IT teams.
How does this help in real IT jobs?
Yes, VM Explorers let you recover specific items from apps like Exchange or SQL Server, emails, databases, and more.
Does this work for applications?
VM's file-level recovery lets you restore individual files or folders without restoring the whole server, fast and efficient.
What if you need to recover just one file?
Beyond scheduling, VM automates backup copies and testing. The Sure Backup feature automatically verifies backups by running them in an isolated lab and sends you a report.
What automation features does VM offer? Thanks for watching.
And VM is a great place to start.
Data protection is a skill every IT pro should master.
Good luck to everyone learning VM.
Thanks, Alex. This has been incredibly helpful.
Dive in and experiment. Break things in your lab. That's how you learn. The hands-on experience is invaluable for interviews and real jobs.
Any final advice?
VM offers free documentation, guides, and an active community forum. There are also free video tutorials online. Just search VM for beginners.
What about learning resources?
Download VM Community Edition. It's free and fully functional for small labs. You can set it up on a home PC with virtualization software like VMware Workstation Player or VirtualBox, and practice backing up virtual machines.
How can someone get hands-on with VM for free?